Sometime in 2014, some Korean girl left Neek with a bad taste in his mouth. Despite all the excitement and fun they may have had together, it all ended with pain, anger, and negativity. And an idea for a t-shirt. Antisocial Social Club is a clothing company that focuses on a more depressed mental state. Founded by Neek Lurk in 2015, the club has had a rapidly growing following. Fans truly connect to the idea of fresh streetwear fashion with a little emo edginess mixed in. The message behind the clothing promotes feelings of loneliness, isolation, and cynicism. There's a lot of brands out there that push the idea of hustling and coming up, or representing life at the top. What makes Antisocial Social Club unique is that the brand is perfectly content with being near rock bottom. The clothing line was started by Neek Lurk, a streetwear industry insider and retail veteran. Originally from Las Vegas, Neek first made a name for himself as an employee of the Stussy Las Vegas store. His affiliation with the brand helped him gain recognition online around 2007, when he often posted in the Nike Talk forum. Back when the SB Dunk craze was in full swing, Neek was keeping the sneaker and streetwear community updated with his outfits on his personal blog. As his platform grew, he remained enthusiastic about fixed gear bikes, Scion XBs, and Japanese porno. Neek continued to expand his social circle, being connected to prominent Las Vegas streetwear hubs like Undefeated and Fruition, as well as the Hundreds and Supreme in Los Angeles. His photography was often found within the blogs of these brands, and his first name-branded t-shirts started circulating on blogs and streetwear bigwigs like Chris Julian of Fruition and Eddie Cruz of Undefeated. Aside from his responsibilities with Stussy and photographic endeavors with automotive blogs, Neek stayed low on the radar for a few years, until one fateful day he met a Korean girl that flipped his world upside down. After their turbulent relationship, Neek reached a point where he had to express his innermost hurt and disappointment. When the chips were down, he decided to fuse his feelings with his fashion by mocking up the t-shirt design in Photoshop, the now iconic Antisocial Social Club logo. He was able to sell 12 of them and made the decision to create a line of apparel to spread the message. People get burnt and bitter, and now they can wear it with pride. Neek's brand started to blossom as he produced hats and hoodies emblazoned with his take on failed relationships. When a girl owed him money and never paid it, he'd had enough of her. This was inspiration for a new slogan that got plastered onto hats and shirts that found their way into the closets of Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Travis Scott, and other influential figures. When he was going through a rough patch with a Korean girl, he put out a line of Korean-influenced iconography with themes of seduction and suicide. Korean creative powerhouse G-Dragon caught wind of Neek's angsty clothing, and the popularity of the brand continued to skyrocket. Which brings us to the present. Antisocial Social Club has been growing and evolving at an accelerated pace, thanks in part to Neek's educational background in marketing, as well as his roots in the streetwear industry. He's been able to fully capitalize on all of his connections. These relationships have no doubt granted his brand to collaborate with big-time players like a Bathing Ape and Neighborhood. However, Neek has been able to really push his personal interests further. His automotive passions have been explored with Gran Turismo and Rotiform. Also, his enthusiasm for porno is realized in his collaborations with Playboy and Tenga masturbation devices. But when a brand is rooted in negativity, not everything is going to go smoothly. Neek's got haters. He's been getting a lot of blowback from the streetwear community, and they've been calling him out on his image, product quality, and marketing tactics. He's been accused of making stuff that doesn't live up to the hype, for being immature and angsty, and not shipping goods on time. The shipping problem has gotten so bad that Neek had to issue an apology in response to all the backlash. Which makes one wonder, just what is the deal with Antisocial Social Club? Is the negative attitude just a marketing move, or is it the true core ethos of the brand? Does the feeling of loss and emptiness overpower the urge to make the company more organized? Does this make the brand more authentic, or just poorly executed? Is this authentic and artistic, or just hype? The question of Antisocial Social Club's authenticity will determine the brand's lifespan. It's no doubt that Neek is a creative and prolific individual, and we're all interested in seeing how far he'll go. Already, he's come so far from his small beginnings. There's many options for him if he chooses to push further. What do you think is coming up next? Will he open up a flagship boutique and several supporting stores? Will he create a full cut and sew line? Neek is comparable to Virgil Abloh in this regard. Virgil started off with Pyrex Vision and evolved the concept into Off-White. Now, Virgil's been appointed the creative director of Louis Vuitton and has a collection to his name. Is Neek next in line for blazing down this path? Or on the other hand, is Antisocial Social Club going to evolve into something else that's completely unexpected? Neek keeps a lot to himself, so we may never truly be able to predict what's next. But one thing is for sure. Inspiration can be found in the least expected places. Don't be afraid to use the experiences you've had to make your vision a reality. That's what it means to push product. Let us know what you think about Antisocial Social Club and the future of Neek by leaving a comment. Subscribe to Push Product and follow our Instagram to stay updated on the latest independent creative projects.